Alright, so here is this week's stuff. So we were supposed to be doing um, ray tracing and what else? Let me see. Volumetrics. So 3D shaders, compute shaders, ray marching, not ray tracing. And we were supposed to do two different volumetrics. Just trying to make this one quick. So right here, I tried to do sort of the glass using like a refraction. Um, Also works with this plane a little bit, like compared to what's behind it. Um, which this sort of reminded me of like when you have those windows and games where you can like see into a building, but really it's not there. It's just a cube map. So I'm going to actually be doing one of those at some point soon. Um, just because when you have a window like this window, you can see outside. But I'd rather have that be like a cube map of a like outdoor area, and then I can have like an actual glass in front of it so that it also gets this um, sort of curviness. I also want to do the rain shader again, which I will get that one knocked out of the way first. So real quick, so this is just the rain shader as it's supposed to be. Um, as you can see, I will show real quick, this project is just using the built-in render pipeline. If I can find where my project settings are. Back, project settings. Huh. I don't know that, but I know it's using the built-in. So what I'm gonna try and do is, because I want it in a URP scene or an HDRP scene. Um, and so what I'm going to do is follow these. So these are the steps throughout the um, tutorial, and these I will follow these to try and recreate these in shader graph to eventually get to the point where it does the rain. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but hopefully I can get that because I really like this effect and I really want it. It's taken me way too long to try and figure it out, but hopefully this can really help me just have this set up. So back to the other one. So I have the rain, which I'm going to be working on. Here is sort of the refractive glass. The custom node wasn't working for me for a while, and then it just magically did. So that's cool. And then, so over here, I have two different Godrays using two different ways of doing it. So this one is using shader graph, and this one is using Perlin noise in a scriptable shader. Um, so this one I showed like last week, but I worked on it a little more. So like I can do like a lot of stuff just in editor with this, and it's really nice to be able to like change things on the fly. Um, and I understand shader graph more. Oh, that's cool. I understand shader graph more than just scripting it. But I know that scripting it can give you other things that it's harder to figure out for just shader graph. So this one is using like pro and noise, um, and all these different things. So you can sort of change how thick it is, thin, noise speed, alpha offset for now, which is like on the edges, the fade at the edge, all that kind of stuff. Wind, so this is a different thing too that I didn't get in this one, but it pretty much will move the um, vertices, which I can add in this one fairly easily because I know how to do it. I just did. So this, I will show two different Godrays coming through this window. So here is one, and it's using the Fresnel Godray, and then this is using the other Godray. So clearly, like, this one still needs to be messed around a little bit to make it fit correctly, but in this instance, the Fresnel one looks a lot nicer. But I can still mess around with stuff to make it sort of match. But yeah, so that's my faked volumetrics for this week. Being that I'm not an HDRP and I didn't go into that like package thing that was sent like last night. Um, but yeah, so that's my stuff for this week.